Om Shanti. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Welcome to another Yoga Small Talk, and we continue with 7 minutes Bhagavad Gita a day. And we continue with the science of Dharma, the science of living our life in the best possible way, of fulfilling the purpose of our birth, of fulfilling the purpose of our existence within this creation, and for creating the ideal society. And we were saying that as long as each one follows their duty for the well-being of all, we'll have the ideal society. And this is not only true for our particular town, city, country, planet. It is true for the entire creation. And the example was given in verse 14 of rain and food and how this comes to be. And then at the end of the previous talk, we raised the question. We said, okay, but why do we need to talk about all of this? I mean, if everything in nature follows its course, why we need to talk about it so much? And yoga tells us because people, unlike other entities in creation, have the ability to choose. We can choose. We can follow or not follow. We can be dharmic or adharmic. This is the relative freedom of choice that we have. And this determines what kind of karma we generate for ourselves, but it also determines what the society, what the creation will look like. Because when we do things that are not sustainable, and many more follow our example, and society becomes adharmic, there is nothing to sustain. And then we talk about disasters, we talk about things going in an abnormal way. We talk about nature not doing its duty. Are we doing our duty? No. We're just hoarding for ourselves. So why would nature do its duty? It's put here that simple. If you don't do your duty, don't expect nature to do its duty. Actually, don't expect anyone else to do its duty. It's not sustainable. And it will all go down together. So this is the privilege, but also the responsibility of us as people. The lion cannot choose. The lion will follow the divine order. The tree cannot choose. Maybe if you don't water it, it will not give fruit, but not because it's angry with you, but just because it doesn't have the necessary materials and energy to give fruit. But if you don't water it and a chance rain comes, it will give fruit, even though maybe we're not worthy of this fruit. The tree follows the divine order. This is its dharma. It gives the fruit as much as it has enough life to give it. But we have this choice. Yes or no. Follow, not follow. But with this choice comes the responsibility. Sustainable or not sustainable. And when we see things going very, very, very much out of order, then we know, not sustainable. We need to step back, take a look, recalculate our course, rethink, where is all this taking us for, all this I and mine? And then we can understand better why karma yoga is so important on all levels. When I work for the benefit of everybody else, my ego has no chance of growing. The I-ness and my-ness will reduce. I will enjoy many benefits. I will live in the ideal society. But I will also grow spiritually. And everything will be sustainable. If I am living in this I and mine, working for my own self-aggrandizement all the time, karma will not be good. I will not go spiritually, and nothing will be sustainable. And this is how karma yoga, karma, dharma, sustainability, questions of environmental concerns, all of this comes together here in one sequence of sustainability. Physical sustainability, physical growth, spiritual sustainability, spiritual growth. How do we conduct? What choices are we making? And where this is taking us. This is the teaching here. Know, verse 15, know thou that action comes from Brahma, and Brahma comes from the imperishable. Therefore, the all-pervading Brahma ever rests in sacrifice. When we follow the divine rule, the rule of the Creator, which is not different than the Creator itself, we are worshipping the Lord. So if we want the creation to be there, the work of the creation to be sustained, we need to sacrifice. Karma yoga. We need to sacrifice our selfishness. We need to choose right. And then it's sustainable. And this is deep, profound worship. And this is how we acknowledge the creation, the Creator, and the rules of the creation, and the rules set forth by the Creator, and gain the most. When we don't, other things happen, and we will conclude this topic in the next talk. Please join us. Om Shanti.